All right, let's do another kind of problem then. I want to do another system of equations, so we're going to do that here. Okay, so we're going to do that here. So we're going to solve this system. I'm going to use elimination, although here I don't think I say what method to use. So you really could use, and you can use either one you want. I'll tell you which method to use if I want you to use a certain method. Okay? And if I don't tell you, then you can use any method you want. Now this one is a little bit different. I mean, it looks intimidating, right? Because we have fractions here. So what I would do, oh, actually in the next slide I tell you, use elimination. Sorry about that. So we're going to use elimination. But again, normally if I don't tell you what method to use, you can use any method you want. All right. So here, let's get rid of that. 3 there was, what the? 3 there was driving me a little crazy, but that's all right. Let me see. Okay, good, it's working. All right. Cool. Okay, so here, right, as you can see, we have these denominators here, okay? I would clear them by multiplying the entire first equation by 7. It's kind of like in chapter 1. Remember how we have a linear equation in one variable, but there were denominators? Remember how you can clear out denominators first, which is what you should do? That's really what I'm doing here. I mean, normally you would have to get the least common multiple or any common denominator, but here it's easy. You just have one denominator, 7. So we multiply both sides by 7, right? And then, of course, we distribute. And what happens then? Let's write it in. 7 kills off this denominator. And for some reason, I did not write the 7 here. Well, let me write it here. But this 7 and this 7 are going to cancel, like so. And then we get this. And we have 7 over here. I don't know why I didn't write 7 over here, but so sorry about that. But either way, we get minus 5 minus 11x equals minus 7 times y. So that's our new first equation. That's our new first equation. So now we have this system to solve. Okay, well, how are we going to solve that? Well, we're going to use elimination. Now, you could eliminate x if you want. You know, here you have minus 11x, you have 5x, okay? You know, that seems kind of, it's not terrible. I mean, you would have to manipulate the coefficients. What I did was I said, okay, we have negative 7y, 2y. We can multiply the second equation by 7 and the first equation by 2. Okay, as you can see here. And why is that going to help us? Well, because we're going to kill off the y's. So in other words, for the first equation, we'll get 2 times both sides. We get negative 10 minus 22x is 14y. And for the second equation, if I multiply both sides by 7, you get 49 plus 35x equals 14y. And you can see that, yeah, the y's, the coefficients are the same except for the sign. They're opposite in sign. I mean, you could have killed off the x's if you want. You would have to multiply the second equation by 11 and the first equation by 5. You know, you could do that. That would work also. But anyway, the 2 equations we have are these. And, you know, we can add them by combining them. We add them, that is. The y is gone. And we have 13x. 39. So we have 39 plus 13x equal to 0. We want to solve for x. Okay, but that's not so bad, right? We have this equation. Basically, what I did was I subtracted 39 from both sides. So we get 13x equals negative 39, right? But we want x, though, don't we? We want x. So we divide by 13, and we get x is negative 3. Now that we know what x is, we have to figure out what y is, and we can replace x in any of the original equations. So I think what I did was I did the, let me see if I can find it, the second equation I did. Okay. Right, we have 2y equals 7 plus 5x. I basically interchange both sides. And so 2y will be 7 plus 5x. Again, I interchange both sides. And 2y then is 7 plus 5 times negative 3. Right? I replace x with the negative 3, which is negative 15. So we get 2y equals 7 plus negative 15. Okay, that's what we get here. Then that means 2y equals negative 8. Okay, 2y equals negative 8. And then we divide both sides by 2. We get y equals negative 8 over 2, which is negative 4. So that's good. That's what we get here. Okay, so really the only solution here is negative. So we get x is negative 3, y is negative 4. So the only solution is negative 3, negative 4. Okay, that's what we get. Okay. Are there any questions on this?